Captain Obvious. Zach Lalone. Duncan. Brandon Fry. 15 flat. 18-7, Alex Ferry. 15-9. 14-6. 14-5. 13-9. 14-3. 13-8. 21.1. 15 flat. 12-7. 14-8. 2 minutes left. 14-6. 15-2. 12-7. 14-6. 19-5. 15-2. 14-5. 13-8. 13-9. 14-1. 15-1. 12-7. 15 flat. 22.5. 13-9. 12-7. 15-4.
Tim, do you need something?
14-5. 1 minute left. 13 flat. 13-8. 19-4. 14-8. 25 seconds left. 14-7. Tyler Wilbur. 15-4. 13-1. 30 seconds left. 23.8. 14-2. 14 flat. 14-6. 15 seconds left. 14-8. 14 flat. 13 flat. Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand. Next practice starts in 15 seconds.
All right, track is closed.
New drivers begin practice. Controlled practice has stopped.
All right, everybody, thank you for coming to the second Interstate Series. I just want to say thank you to all the diehard people from showing up and the guys from PDX and from down south. It's awesome. Thank you. It's fun to race with new people, so I appreciate everybody coming here. We're going to return the favor in April when we come up to your race. Couple things. Let's see. I think diehard, your next race is on the 10th, isn't it? Yeah, 10th, so if you aren't doing anything, I know we have a race here, but that's kind of geared towards novices and newbies, so the 10th up there. We have our Black Friday race, so we'll be open here at like, I think 10 o'clock, start racing at noon, so that was a big deal last year. And then we also are doing our first on-road race Sunday after Thanksgiving, so if you have an on-road car, bring it in. We're just going to kind of make classes when you get here and figure out what we're going to do. So this is a new thing for us. We did it at the old track. It was actually pretty successful, so we'll move all the jumps out and set up an on-road track here. So we're excited about that. So other than that, if you make the bump, 2 of you make the bump to the next main. So let's just have some fun today. Brett and I figured out the points. We're going to wait first, second, third a little more because the way if we just did 10 through 1, then what ends up happening is if you take 4th through 10th, you actually end up with more points than 1st through 3rd, and that's not really how racing works. So anyway, we got it all figured out. So the top 10 counts. So you bumps making it in, it's important to make that bump into the A main so you can get points for your team, because we're loving this whole team thing. It's pretty fun. So, and Brett, I got to give it to him. He out-qualified me. So I got my work to do. Because I got to keep this thing here. I want my name on it again yeah. Well, he's got to beat me twice, though, so, But if he beats me today, he gets to take this home with him. So, anyway. Make room, Brenda? Yeah, well. Anyway, thank you, everybody, for showing up. Aiden's on his way in, but I'm going to get this thing started. So we will start out with Pro Stock C Main. You are up. So let's get, since most of the A Main drivers aren't here yet, we're just going to have some volunteers out here for the first one. So if you're a mod racer, come on out here. Otherwise, we need volunteers for this first one. So we're going to, after the lower mains, after the B mains, we're going to do a half-hour practice for the A main drivers, and then we'll go in the triple mains. So that way they get some practice time too. So C main, Pro Stock, you're up. What the heck are you doing? Well, you're third. You take 2, so make the bump. All righty. Here we go. Let's get everybody checked in. I know Darren's not going to be here. I spelled you what? So, Jim, I've got 2 different. Let's see, Paul. There's Paul.
Polly Fitchett.
I've got 2 different Jims up here, so hold on one second. Delete transponder. Okay, let's have Jim go by. Jim only. Jim only go by the line. Everybody hold up for a second. Go across the line. Okay, Jim is up.
Jim Balazic.
Okay, so I think everybody's checked in. Go ahead and take a couple laps, guys. Hey, what happened?
Oh, well, I went to take out my trash, and then the bag split in 2 over my hardwood, and then
lovely.
yeah.
Lovely. How's Jaden doing anyway?
Good. She was sleeping.
Hello, Israel.
Yes.
Hey, you guys got a poster you can put on that window real quick? There's a car that's like, it is like a crazy reflection on the driver's stand. On that very first window. Can somebody just tape over that real quick?
I don't.
What's the deal? Am I starting? Yeah, starting. Okay. Oh, 2 bumps or 1 bump? 2 bumps. All right.
All right. Got checks on just about everybody. Just need Darren across the line real quick. Just Darren. Darren's not here. All right. Lap's going to be Zach in the 1, Scott in the 2, Joe in the 3, Wyatt in the 4, David in the 5, Gavin in the 6, Jim in the 7, and Paulie in the 8th. All right. Zach in the 1, Scott in the 2. All right. First race of the day. Two-wheel Pro Stock C main. You will all go on the 4th tone. Two bumps coming out of this one. Pro Stock C main out on the track. Zach looking to be your CQ today. We'll see what can happen here. Chaotic first lap. Zach still holding on to the 1. Joe up to the 2. Scott down to the 3. Wyatt maintaining that 4 spot. Zach trying his best to pull away from the rest of the field here. We'll see as he comes across the line what
After
lap
30
timings
seconds,
are running.
The top drivers are Zach Lalone in first place,
15
followed by Joe
flat.
Michieli
Very
in
early
second
fast
place,
lap. Wyatt down to
followed by Scott Davis in
14.9.
third place.
Your leader, that silver car with the yellow tires coming onto the straightaway once more. We'll find second place. That's the current battle on the track. Let's be that green car with green tires and that yellow and white car with yellow tires. That's Joe and Wyatt. 0.3 of a second separates those two drivers right there. Careful in that blue red car with the yellow tires. You got second and third coming up on you soon.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Zach Lalone in first place, followed by Joe Michieli in second place, followed by Wyatt Deere in third place.
Didn't see what happened on that corner right there. Wyatt moving up to the 2. Joe going back to the 3. All right, now we got Zach in the 1, Wyatt 2, Joe 3, Gavin 4, Scott 5, Paulie 6, David 7, and Jim in the 8. Just a minute 30 into this one. Plenty of time to change that bump up spot. The battle continues between Zach and Wyatt. Down the straightaway. Looks like
After
Wyatt's up to the 1 now. Wyatt taking over that top spot. Zach falling back to the 2.
Followed by Wyatt Deere in second place, followed by Joe Michieli in third place.
Your leader, Wyatt Deere, in that yellow and white car coming across the 1 up, racing straight away across the team associated jump. Zach right behind him. 1.2 seconds separates your top 2 drivers. A second and a half separates second and third. That silver car with the green tires in third spot.
3 minutes left. After 2 minutes 1 second. The
Zach
top
up to the
drivers are
1,
Deere
Wyatt
in
down to
first
the
place,
2, Joe
followed by
in the
Zach
3. Now
Lalone
the
in
battle's for
second
that second spot
place,
between
followed
Wyatt
by Joe
and
Michieli in
Joe.
third
Zach's
place.
right in the mix as well. 1, 2, and 3 all there together on the track. Now just 1 and 2. Wyatt back to the top spot. Zach back to the 2. Wyatt back to the 2. Zach back to the 1. They are trading positions every single lap right now. Remember, drivers, there are 2 bumps. Right now, Zach and Wyatt, you guys are both
After
in
2
those
minutes,
bump
31
positions.
seconds,
Joe's
the
trying
top
to make his
drivers
way
are Zach
in,
Lalone
work
in first
together.
Place, followed by Wyatt Deere in second place, followed by Joe Michieli in third place.
Right now, Zach and Joe going to the straightaway once again. That's silver and yellow, and that's silver and green. working their way through the infield. Joe's looking for an opening on Zach. He gets a little too aggressive, going to get punished for it. Zach hopefully can get a little bit of time here.
2
Looks
minutes
like
left.
about a
After
second
3
gain.
minutes, 1 second. The top drivers are Wyatt Deere in first place, followed by Zach Lalone in second
14-6
place.
out of
followed
Zach
by Joe
right
Michieli
there.
in
His
third
personal
place.
fast lap of the race. There are 2 bumps. Remember, drivers. White on his lid once more. Right now, Wyatt, Zach, and Joe all there together on the track. Looks like Joe's up to that 2 spot. Zach down to the 3. Meanwhile, Wyatt is running for his life. Wyatt's got a second over Zach and Joe and
After
Zach
3
are
minutes,
battling
31
it
seconds,
out.
The top drivers are Wyatt Deere in first place, followed by Zach Lalone in second place, followed by Joe
Straightaway,
Michieli
straightaway.
in
Go
third
inside,
place.
straightaway. Go inside, straightaway. Go inside. It's clear. Once again, both 1 and 2 will be moving on to the B main. Right now, Wyatt's got that first spot. Joe's got that second spot. Zach is trying to find his way in.
1 minute left. After 4
Last
minutes, 1
minute
second,
drivers.
The top drivers are Wyatt Deere in
Oh,
first
we're going to see some
place,
chaos here.
followed by
That
Joe
may be a
Michieli
mix-up in
second
the top
place,
spot.
followed by Zach
And
Lalone
that
in third
silver
place.
car with green tires, that silver car with yellow tires, or that white and yellow car comes up on you, give them some breathing room.
45
Those are your
seconds
top
left.
3. They're battling for that bump up. Keep it clean, drivers. 35 seconds left to go. The battle's looking to be for that second spot. Joe and
30
Zach,
seconds
careful
left.
that blue and orange car. That is third
After
place.
4 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Wyatt Deere in first place, followed
You
by
are
Joe
a
Michieli
lap
in
down,
second
Paulie.
place, followed by Zach Lalone in third place.
Joe and Zach still the battle. 15 seconds left
15
on the clock.
seconds
We're going to
left.
get this lap, maybe another. Joe makes it by. Zach makes it by. 8 seconds left, drivers. Wyatt, you got to keep it clean. You'll get that first bump up spot. You made it by for the extra lap. That's time. Keep on going, drivers.
David Kerner done.
Joe,
Michieli
you're going to
done.
get caught, but you got that
Paulie
second
Kuchik done.
spot.
Zach Lalone done. Jim Bowser
And here
done.
comes Wyatt with his victory
Scott
lap.
Davis done.
Wyatt Deere, take it down. Pro wheel
Wyatt Deere
stock.
done.
C-Main.
Gavin Deitch done.
And that's
All
your
drivers
race.
are finished. The race is completed.
Wyatt and Joe, get your cars on the Chargers. Everyone else, car down at the end of the driver's stand. Get right back out there to corner. I told him. Yeah. I let the bumps charge. (13.5) four-wheel out to the track.
Patrick Zuest. Scott Jackson. Scott Deitch. Mike Hood.
All right, let's close down straightaway. Need one more corner at the start of the straightaway, and we'll be good to get going. All right, line's going to be Patrick in the 1, Scott 2, Scott Jackson 2, Mike 3, Scott Dyke 4. Still need a handful of corners here. Need one at the center, it looks like now. Looks like we got it covered. Oh yeah, one quick reminder before we get this race started. Remember, once you are finished with your race, put your cars all down at the end of the driver's stand unless you bumped up. Then you can get your car charging. All right, gentlemen. 13.5 four-wheel C-Main. You will all go on the 4th tone. They are off. Patrick West looking to be your CQ here. Let's see how he does. First lap around, continues to lead us around. Scott maintaining onto that 2 spot. Scott Dyke up to the 3 and Mike in the 4. Plenty of racing, gentlemen. Plenty of racing to go. 30 seconds into this one.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Patrick Zuest in first place, followed by Scott Jackson in second place, followed by Scott Deitch in 3rd place.
Patrick continues to lead us around. Scott Jackson holding on to that 2 spot. Scott Dyke in the 3 and Mike in the 4. Pretty spaced out at the
top
moment.
Drivers are Patrick Suist in 1st place, followed by Scott Jackson in 2nd place, followed by Scott Deitch in 3rd place.
I'm going to keep reminding you guys, there are 2 bumps today. Remember, both Patrick and Scott Jackson are both in that bump up spot at the moment. Scott Dyke right now 7 seconds behind Scott Jackson.
After 1 minute 31 seconds, the top drivers are Patrick Suist in 1st place, followed by Scott Jackson in 2nd place, followed by Scott Deitch in 3rd place.
Not much to say here. Still that same running order. We got Patrick, Scott Jackson, Scott Dyke, and Mike. Your leader in that pink and yellow car.
3
Coming
minutes
around
left, 2
onto the
minutes, 1
straightaway.
second. The top drivers are Patrick Suist in 1st place, followed by Scott Jackson in 2nd place, followed by Scott Deitch in 3rd place.
Looks like Scott Jackson is slowly but surely reeling in on Patrick. Well, he was. The gap was 2.6 seconds. Now up to